Yep, definitely.
Take a chicken to a wall or something like that.
What is that? Take a what?
A chicken to the wall. Was it you cut the head off and wipe the blood on the wall?
Yeah,
or
so you can do a sin offering. You can do things to sort of trick God to negate your own.
You can trick
willful
God.
sins. And there's some tricks that they have. Interesting.
You can
They
take
put their sins into things, then kill them.
you take God's hand and you put God's hand behind his back.
Yep. He's like, ah,
Yeah, you're
Christ!
giving God a noogie like this.
Ah! Making
That's
him
what you can
puke
do
after
that.
he eats a spaghetti.
Yeah, you can do that. You're like, hey, you got something on your shirt, God? Boom. Bop him on the nose. Yeah.
Also, you can tap him on the on the shoulder. He looks around. He looks back. Ah! You can trick him, punch him, knock his teeth out. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that
Yeah,
with like
it
animals
works.
and other things.
You put
too.
you put your sin into animals and kill them. You have light switches and telephones that don't trigger the electronics, so that you can on the Sabbath you can use electronics. You can use electronics. Do you know about that?
No.
It's a thing.
Ha ha ha.
You can't do work.
Oh yeah, you can't do work.
I
on
appreciate the sentiment.
Saturday.
You can't. You see, there's a day or something where you can't use electronics.
Yeah.
So there's an entire industry of like telephones, light switches, etc., where if you move the light switch, it doesn't actually turn the
Doesn't
light
count.
switch on.
God doesn't. He's like this. Oh, it's fine. That's kosher or whatever.
Oh, that's kosher.
There are phones where
Shabbat.
if you dial the number, type in Shabbat telephone. There's a phone where you don't actually dial the number. Do you understand this?
Yeah.
Isn't this fucking crazy?
Yeah.
It's super,
like having.
super funny.
It's
man.
like using a Ouija board. It's like having a buffer in between the spirit world. It's a weird like. It's like a weird divination.
Look at
It's
these
very strange.
Shabbat gadgets. Go to the Ynet News, the newest rave Shabbat gadgets, and let's see if this gives us an
There's one where you
explainer here.
can't rip toilet paper.
You can't rip ass.
So they like pre-rip toilet paper. So, like you can't rip things.
I don't believe. I think it's like Babylonian or Sumerian. I think it's like it's like an old religion, but I don't know. It goes way back to Nimrod. It goes so far back.
It does go so far back. Toilet tissue interfolded.
It's almost it's like a Orson Scott Card thing. It's like an Ender. It's like weaponized autism or weaponized OCD. Like weird things that like they run your life, like numbers, patterns, like all different kinds of weird things.
Close that tab there,
It's
Chris.
I don't know. It's crazy. It'll drive you crazy.
I don't want to look at it anymore.